on live. That's on Twitch and also on YouTube. I am finally live. So I had this spare phone, and you know what? Just why not? Just go live while I'm pre-recording it on YouTube as well. So you're gonna get like a live version of this, and you're gonna get a pre-recorded version of this episode. So just trying something new and just doing it that way. Um, so what we're gonna talk about today? The results of TNA's Hard to Kill. Like I was saying on Twitch here. From the pay per view from front to back was a great lineup and great surprises and stuff like that. And just ways kick it off and talk about like some like a certain rumor about what's going on too. Gonna talk about that. Um, Tonight's Bucks game, we're gonna talk about that and what a nail biter finish how it was, and the reason why we got Damian Lillard because of that. So we're gonna talk about that game and talk about a little bit of the Packers too, since they surprisingly, I'm gonna say surprisingly because I didn't expect them to get this far, and look at them now. They on to the divisional round just to face 49ers this coming Saturday.
And of course, they wouldn't have got that far without help from the man upstairs, old man Johnson.
Oh God. But let's see. Let's start with if I can find it with the results of Teenage Hard to Kill. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit things too that like with TNA news too. So let's see. Um, where's the results? Where's the results? We know about that. So that was part of me because normally I would have, excuse me, would have found it, just like that. And
And being that that had no flavor to
oh,
it, I
there we
just
go.
said, oh.
Hard to kill results.
Now the corn I did a little bit different.
So
I didn't need
for those who's watching me live, please give me a like and please subscribe
some
because like
a
I'm
little
doing,
bit of sugar into
kind
my
of like quadro duty. This is
they've
getting
never
set
gotten
for
me
like
a
YouTube,
can
and this
opener.
is gonna be just doing for YouTube
I know you
live.
said the can opener you got was good.
Just a good thing, to have a live going on. So yeah, why not? Let's see. Let's get to the
Either way, I had to get the can
results.
opener.
I know they're gonna talk
Can
about the
opener
pre-show first.
out there,
So
so I have to get the can
what
open. So
in the world was
I was
Rick
like, let's see
Swan
how bad
wearing?
it really is. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
pretty well.
now I've
That
seen
thing
it all.
actually looks still pretty relevant to
As I
me.
know, I'm going to say it again eventually. Oh, good. Next week is going to warm up. And I'm also looking at the weather down here in Milwaukee too.
Yeah, put the
So,
potatoes in the microwave for about 2, 3 minutes.
you starting next Sunday, it'll start getting warmer. So we only have
All
to
right,
deal with
put
this
it back
cold
in the
for a week.
microwave. Very simple.
Happy about that. Um,
Just do it just
yeah,
like you
Rick
did with the
Swan versus
potatoes. I
Steve
was like, why
Macklin.
not add some flavor to it?
I know, sir, I have no idea what Rick Swan was wearing. Like, I didn't see this match, but I did went for Steve Macklin. That's probably only one of the few matches that went my way, and Steve Macklin did win. Um, so that's gonna be
I went to, but I
interesting
don't
to
know if
see
it's
that.
still good.
You know, let's
Okay,
see,
good.
Deanna Perrazzo going to AEW, and she made her match debut this past Saturday too by beating Red Velvet. So okay, AJ Francis arrived, formerly known as Top Dollar. So it seems like they're gonna start a feud with AJ Francis and Joe Hendry. Yeah, make it interesting. That's cool. Then the tag team match I did see, so I'm glad I caught that. The system versus the in case you don't know who's in the system is like Moose, Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, and Alicia Edwards. So it was Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers against Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian, and I did pick Young and Kazarian to win, but unfortunately that did not happen. So I was wrong on that one. The system ended up winning the match. And also they added the Digital Media Championship match in the the pre-show as well. Sorry. I'm still trying to get over this cough, so I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I need to take some night stuff, and maybe that'll help. But anyways, the Digital Media Championship, it was a no disqualification match, and they decided to add it into the pre-show, which it would have been good. It would have kicked off the show, but I can understand why they didn't. Tommy Dreamer defended against Crazy Steve, and yeah, a lot of like hardcore stuff was going on, like using forks, and it was just all crazy. Like it was a good match from start to finish, and but we do have a new Digital Media Championship, and that's none other than Crazy Steve winning the match. Okay, if I can lower it down. Sorry, I don't know why it's like going up a little bit. You're damn right.
Are you going to see? Are you going to see Old Man Johnson?
Maybe he'll be a better therapist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why it's like acting a little bit funny. Okay, there we go. But what did kick off the show, and the only complaint I had about this Knockout Ultimate X match, that it should have been a little bit longer. That is my only complaint about that match. But otherwise, it was good from start to finish as well. You had Giselle Shaw, Zaya Brookside making her debut, Jodie Threat making her debut, Taka Steels. Jodie Threat didn't make no debut. I think for like all of these women on here, Tasha Steels, I think this is more than her first time being in the Ultimate X. Alicia Edwards and debut of Danny Luna. She finally had her debut after being on the side with Subculture. Of course, you don't know what's going on with them. But anyways, let's say a good start from top to finish. Like I said, the only complaint I got on this match is because it should have been a little bit longer. So Giselle Shaw did win the Ultimate X, and now is the number one contender for the Knockouts title. But I know she had like other matches for the Knockouts title before, but she were unsuccessful on that. But yeah, what more can you do? PCO versus Dirty Dango. They had a one-on-one match. It was good too. With PCO just putting his body on the line, which you gotta love about the guy. Damn, I forgot what his name is. Not Dango, but the other person that was out there with him. Oh, Johnny Bravo. He interfered in the match and ended up being disqualification. So yeah, ended up getting
network star ended up in a match.
That's what his wrestling name is. So I know it's crazy, but it is. Let's see. Rhino came in to help, and Santino came out and decided, like, since y'all want to jump PCO, make it like a 6-man tag. So it ended up being Dirty Dango, Bravo, and Oleg Prudis. If y'all don't know who he is, he was formerly known as Vladimir Kozlov, which WWE treated unfairly for it. But then again, it's WWE. What more can you say? But them three against PCO, Rhino, and Jake something. And yeah, that's what his name, Jake something. For those who don't know. But anyways, hard hitting, good match. PCO, Rhino, and Jake something did win. I think I did pick PCO to win that match anyway, and although he did by disqualification, but PCO, Rhino, and Jake something did win the 6-man tag. So a surprising match that they added the last minute. It was for the Knockouts tag team titles. Excuse me. So MK Ultra came in. That's Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly. They really wasn't, but then again, they didn't have anything going on for the last 4 weeks, TNA, but they didn't do nothing with them for a while. So this was like a surprising match that they added. So it ended up being MK Ultra against the returning DK, Rosemary and Havoc. So like I said, this was a shock to me for, bringing them to return and stuff like that. And I guess why not? Have characters that are wild and wicked and have Rosemary return. So yeah, why not? And new Knockouts Tag Team Champions as well. Decay did win. Yeah, sorry, just still. Okay, there we go. Oh, they already jumped to the Triple Threat X Division Championship match that happened too. Oh yeah, and of course, like the extension of AAA and TNA contract they signed after that match, so they're gonna be working with each other again. I guess there's gonna be more bigger and better for them, so it'll be interesting. So they use like one of their their champion El Hido del Vikingo, sorry. So he was end up in the match for the X Division title against Kushida and Chris Sabin. I thought Kushida was going to finally win, so he can finally, win the title. But unfortunately, Chris Sabin did retain. Not saying it as a bad thing. That was a good match as well for most of what I saw. So yeah, can't complain. He did Sabin did a cradle shot on Kushida and pinned him for the win. Okay, next up we have the match one of the matches I wanted to see. So it was Josh Alexander versus Alex Hammerstone making his debut. I was thinking Alex Hammerstone was going to win this match, but from what I saw, it was a good match too, like good hard hitting match. It just sucked that unfortunately I couldn't see it because like trying to watch this stuff while you're streaming, sometimes it freezes. Like it just didn't want to move. But yeah, I was wrong about this one. So Josh did the German C4 spike connect. Well, he connected and Josh covered Alex for the win. So looked like it was a good match. It's just too bad I didn't see it. Same thing with this match. I didn't see much of this one either. The TNA World Tag Team titles of 4-way match. It was let's see, Trent Seven got attacked earlier by the Rascals. So my belly needed a partner. So Laredo Kid and I stepped in the last minute and be his partner. So it's them two versus the Rascals. versus the debut of the Grizzly Young Vets and ABC. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I had.
Internet's gone out in here.
Oh, let me try something. I might have too much stuff going on in here.
What, internet wise?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, it's gone out in here.
Let's see. Now just turn it off. Turn the TV off. So maybe it'll be, back to okay for now.
Oops, just come back up.
But anyways, if this can. Sorry, y'all. Didn't think that happened to me. Like it happened to me if y'all was on Twitch and y'all saw the watch along yesterday. I was having a little bit problems with during that too, so not surprised. Yeah, I didn't see much of this match either because problems with my internet was kind of sucks. So I believe that ABC did retain as I predicted. If I can. Yeah, ABC did retain. So yeah, I thought so. Semi-main event. Trinity defends the Knockouts World Title against Jordan Grace. So I like both of them, and like I said, Jordan Grace is the future of the TNA. Well, the future of wrestling overall. And she's still young. She's still like in her like mid-20s. So got a lot of time. Will she ever get called into WWE? Who knows? But I saw some of this match and it was pretty good from what I saw. But I thought Trinity was going to retain, but I was wrong about that one too. And Jordan Grace did win, and now is the new Knockouts champion for the third time. And what I was going to say was that after the match, them two shake hands and all that stuff, and Jordan Grace left. Um, it was kind of a send off for Trinity because there's a big chance that she could be a surprise entrant for the Royal Rumble, and if it does, I think it's really going to light up that if she comes back. And I don't know if she will win the Royal Rumble, but there's a few choices that you have. You probably have like Becky probably winning it again, or wherever the case may be. God, if this come on. So that was probably a little bit of the spoiler that somebody did. Like somebody recorded it, like her leaving, and she was just waving goodbye, and somebody yelling at, "See you at the Royal Rumble," which is crazy. That would be a possibility. I know we're going to talk about a little bit of the Royal Rumble next week on on After Dark. That will be exclusively on the podcast on Spotify and wherever you get your podcast from. Okay, I don't need to do this. So I know the main event. The main event was Moose against Alex Shelley from the Moxie Machine Guns, who's defending the title against him. As Moose did win the Feast of Fire briefcase for the get a title shot, and it seems like he really didn't. He really used it well, and Moose did end up winning the title. But before that, um, Dana Brooke did show up on there too. After during the not after, but during the knockouts title match, just watching, and she called herself Ash by Elegance. So it's a new gimmick that I guess they come up with her, and we'll see how that goes. And it was another mistake for WWE, to let her go. But like I said, that's WWE for you. Like I said, Moose did win the world title for the second time, and let's see how this is gonna go. But after the match, well, I can might have said before, like seems like the system was gonna interfere, but Kushida and Chris Sabin helped them out, and they got some new guy that was out there with him. It was a black guy. I don't even know who he was. So it seems like he's gonna be somebody that they added into the group. So crazy, crazy, crazy. But why the system was out there like kind of celebrating. The man formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, which is his real name is Nick Nemeth. Um, looked straight up at Moose. Oh God, excuse me. He looked straight up at Moose, and suddenly, they punch each other back and forth. And when Nick getting the upper hand. Sorry. I need to get off this cough. I'm gonna take one of these cough drops when I'm done. But yeah, so he ended up and did his finisher almost and ran to the excuse me, ran into the crowd, and he had like a hard oh God. Excuse me. He had like a hard time trying to rip his shirt off and ended up saying TNA wrestling. So I'm thinking like he's gonna do a double duty. So he's gonna be both in New Japan Pro Wrestling and TNA. So yeah, that would be something. Um Find exit page. Sorry, it just seems like I have a little bit of problems here, so so go back on that and thank for Wrestling Incorporated for having the results on here. Oh my God. Once again, I apologize. I said exit page. Now I just gotta wait for it to load. Oh my God. As y'all get to see, like exclusively, if y'all watching on Twitch, you see all the stuff going on. Especially like kind of slow, and y'all get to see this here on YouTube too. If you end up watching the the pre-recorded version of it. Come on, exit page. And God, here we go again. Like I said, I apologize, y'all. Matter of fact, let me just cut that out and go to the talk about the Bucks and the Kings, if it'll let me get there. Yeah, so I'll just exit that out. The like not many big news in wrestling, but before we get to that, I will grade the pay-per-view excuse me. Like I said, it was good from start to finish, and I would actually give them like this will be one of the best pay-per-views, to kick off the year. Well, the best pay-per-views that kick off the year so far. We still got the Royal Rumble, which will be coming up in not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday. So will be interesting to see that one as well. Um, Sorry, I'm just kind of. Oh, there it is. Just get my drink here, and sorry for like all the shaking and stuff like that. But there we go. So, anyways, although some of the debuts they did, like the signing of Zaya Brookside, she will be in TNA from now on. And there was a few more signings they did. Daniel Lucha was another one. Like I said, she was part of Subculture, and now I guess she's gonna be on her own. So yeah. And don't be surprised if there'll be more signings in TNA coming up. Cause there's still like some people that's still like free agents that's still not signed. Like Shelton Benjamin is another one. I thought he was gonna get signed somewhere, but right now, he's gonna be in the show in Minnesota in March. So he's gonna be there. But then again, he's from Minnesota as well. So makes perfect sense. So that's that one. And at least like quarter of the people that finally got signed that was on the free agency. So that's taken care of. And let me think. It was something else too. I wanted to add. Like I said, we're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble in next week's show, and also all through next week with After Dark, Aftermath. Let's see. Probably talk about it on the Wrestle Belts episode too. So if y'all was listening to it on Spotify, go check that out. We was talking about like all the women's champions in WWE, so you get an opportunity to check it out. So look for Wrestling Fan Speak Out on Spotify. Okay, now to this game, which was a nail biter, and y'all can see the score right here: 143 to 142. The Milwaukee Bucks over the Sacramento King. What a way for them to end their 4-game homestand before they go on the road for 3 days. Well, not like 3 days, but they're gonna be on the road for like a week. So, and plus they're gonna face this team again. So we're gonna get on that in a bit. But let's get to the quarter status for this game. Sacramento had the lead 37-32 in the first quarter. Second quarter, Milwaukee was up 36-29. So it kind of made it an interesting game. Third quarter, close one, but Milwaukee was still up 27-25. Excuse me. And you got the fourth quarter, which ended up being the Kings winning it 37-33, which made it to overtime. And it was like a quick start for Sacramento, but then again, the Bucks came back a little bit, lost the lead, and made it close again. And Damian Lillard with that buzzer beater. That was unbelievable. So, sorry, I got to move this camera here just to see everything. And I think I'm going to move. Y'all probably won't see this on YouTube. That me like trying to drag down the camera so I can. Let's see. Although if you're watching on YouTube, you can't tell that I'm moving the camera, but just move it just to get it out the way. And it's probably still going to be at the upper right corner anyway. So yeah. Let's get to team stats. Because I think both teams did okay, but we're just going to see. Okay, Okay. Now we're gonna look at Sacramento Kings. Team status: 55 out of 105 with 52.4% from the field. So it seems like they mostly was killing Bucks in the paint, which was one of the problems we got this season. But if they was shooting lousy like 3-point shooting, I would have had them taking it in, then having them shoot threes. But they did decent on that too, with 17 of 41 from three, with 41.5%. Free throws, 15 of 20, 75% on that. 9 offensive rebounds with a total of 47, 34 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks. So it wasn't that much defensive going on, with 9 turnovers. Now we can look at the Bucks. 48 of 92, 52.2% from the field. Not too bad. 3 was very close. 20 of 43 with 46.5%. Free throws, you got 27 of 32 with 84.4%. 4 offensive rebounds. Kings did better us on that when we got a total of 40 rebounds. 31 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. All Brooke Lopez had like 3 blocks. And wow, I didn't know okay, we're gonna talk about that in a minute too. But once again, with both Lillard and Amnakubo both tied for the most turnovers with 4, they have a total of 13 turnovers. So they really need to be careful with the ball. So now let's start with the player status for the Kings, which Darnius Sabonis did like a triple double. He had 21 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 15 assists, and 13 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds. So that's huge. 2 for 2 from the free throw. Perfect from 3. Only hit 1 and attempt 1. But he was also 9 of 10 from the field. Harrison Barnes with 14 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 of 1 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from 3, and 6 of 9 from the field. Garen Fox, I think he led the game, I believe, in the team with 32 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, with 1 offensive rebound, 6 of 7 from the free throw, 2 of 6 from 3, but 12 of 26 from the field. Kevin Huerter with 26 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, excuse me, 10 rebounds, so double for him. 6 of 9 from 3 and 10 of 14 from the field. Youch. Trey Lyles from the bench, he had 9 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 3 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 8 from the field. Malik Monk had a bench high. Oh, wow, 28 points. 7 assists, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 6 of 10 from the free throw, and that's probably what killed them there. 4 of 9 from 3 and 9 of 21 from the field. Yeah, he played a lot of minutes, so he's just balling out of his mind. Now let's get to the Bucks with we got everybody, and Chris Middleton didn't play today either, so I guess they trying to rest him again for that back-to-back, although they did that back-to-back with him before and decided, we're just going to rest him. It's just kind of stupid, but that's just me. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he managed to get a triple-double in the fourth quarter, so no, in overtime, I'm sorry. He managed to get his 9th and 10th assist in overtime, but he had 27 points, 3 steals, 10 assists, 10 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, as I mentioned, triple double. 9 out of 14 from the free throw, 0 2 from 3, and 9 of 16 from the field. You do like to see this Brook Lopez, but he needs to stop slagging off in the paint where he's trying to block shots. But 17 points, 3 blocks, 3 assists. Okay, let me stop that. This again, and okay, there we go. We stop that. Okay, as I was saying, Brook Lopez, 17 points, 3 blocks, 3 assists, 9 rebounds, so near double-double with 1 offensive rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3, and 7 of 15 from the field. So scoring like that, that's what I would like to see from them. Damian Lillard led the team with 29 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 of 6 from the free throw, 5 of 13 from 3, and yeah, gotta get a little bit better than that. And 9 of 23 from the field. But then again, some of them shots he was getting, he didn't get no calls either. So they really need to investigate on these calls in the offseason that the referees ain't giving. Just sad. Malik Beasley with 23 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, 5 of 9 from 3, and 7 of 12 from the field. Now, although we did a 9-man rotation, don't know why they ain't playing Beauchamp, but rumor has it that he might be on the trade block, which I don't get why, but it seems like they ain't never given an opportunity to improve. But anyways, Bobby Portis led the bench with 22 points, 1 assist, 10 rebounds, so a double-double for him, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, perfect 2 of 2 from 3, and 9 of 11 from the field. Cameron Payne, although they ain't giving that much minutes, but he used them well. He had 15 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 4 from 3, and 5 of 7 from the field. Once again, the final score is 143 to 142. As I had to shift this over a bit. So the next time they play each other will be, of course, the final time they play each other this season. Yeah, we got to wait a few months. So it'll be March 12th at Sacramento. And, okay, that's probably going to be on local TV. Because, they probably ain't got no faith on them. So let's go to standings. And when we get there, we are going to talk about a little bit of the Packer game. And just like the numbers and stuff like that. So just wait a minute for that. I guess while we're waiting on that, I can talk about sponsors. Art from the Heart. If you like fan art and drawings, like animation or anything like that, you can go to Mike. Just check out Art from the Heart on Facebook. Moving Dudes, you can check them out on Facebook as well. And if you're in Wisconsin or in Florida and you looking to move within those states, you can give them a call, 414-807-4299. Okay, now we in the standings. Boston did. Oh, excuse me. I don't think they played yesterday. But I think they didn't play today. I guess I could read like the scores of other games too. Denver beat Indiana 117 to 109 at home. Miami beat Charlotte at home, 87 to 104. Clippers looked like a close game. They lost to Minnesota, I should say, 109 and 105. And Phoenix, not surprised, beat Portland 127 to 116. Okay, now I can look at the standings. Boston did not play today, so I know they played yesterday. They're still in first with the best record in the NBA with winning their last game. You still got Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota still got the second best record. So Milwaukee Bucks, of course, they won their last three, including tonight. Now they're 2.5 games behind Boston. Of course, they're in second, and they got the third best record in the NBA, I believe, if not the fourth. You got Philadelphia 76ers, won their last game. They in third. Cleveland's in fourth. Got a 4-game winning streak. That's the biggest winning streak in the East right now. Miami is in fifth. They won their last two, including the game tonight. Pacers lost their last game. They're in sixth. New York Knicks won their last game. They're in seventh. Orlando Magic, they lost their last three. They're in eighth. Chicago Bulls won their last game. They're in ninth. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't mention this before. So it's a three-way tie still with Miami, Indiana, and the Knicks. But in 10th is the Brooklyn Nets, and they lost their last two. They got Atlanta and Toronto, and you got the three teams that only got single-digit wins so far. Charlotte, Washington, and Detroit, which right now probably got the biggest losing streak in the NBA right now with 7. But there's no way they're probably going to beat their 28-game losing streak that they had earlier this season. Now on to the West. You got Minnesota Timberwolves won their last two with the second best record in the NBA. Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last 4. Denver Nuggets won their last 2. They're in third. LA Clippers lost their last game. They're in fourth. New Orleans Pelicans won their last game. They now are in fifth. Sacramento Kings, of course, they lost their last 2 games, including the game tonight. They're in sixth. Dallas Mavericks are in seventh, and they lost their last game. Phoenix Suns is in eighth, with them winning their last 2. Utah Jazz tied for the biggest winning streak in the NBA so far this season with 5-game winning streak. They're in ninth. And Houston, excuse me, Houston Rockets lost their last game. They are in 10th. Then you got everybody with their double-digit wins, except for San Antonio. You got Lakers, Warriors, Memphis, and you got Portland. Yeah. Right now, as this shows, this Detroit does got the biggest losing streak in the NBA right now with 7, as I mentioned. Okay, now, like I said, the next game the Bucks they got Cleveland. That will be on a Wednesday, and I think it's a 6:30 game. I think it's on ESPN as well. So for people that don't get to see it local, that's not local, that see Bucks games, you get to see it on ESPN. So now, if I can find it, NFL. Let's go to talk about a little bit of the Packers. But normally I don't talk about football or baseball, but if there's like a time that I should talk about like the games like Packer game and Brewers game, I will. But yeah, I just thought I needed to talk about it today, especially like the run that they got. Um, okay, let's talk about this game. Packers upset the Cowboys 48-32. And it was a point where it was 27-0 with almost end of the first half. And yeah, they was just in the surge. It was just unbelievable. So it just shows when they score, fourth quarter, third quarter, second quarter. Okay, we're just gonna read the scoring summary. First quarter, Aaron Jones did a 3-yard run for a touchdown, and Anders Carlson kicked it for a field goal to get like the extra point. I think dude's gonna be gone after this season's go, because how are you gonna miss a kick if you had the opportunity to make it like a extra point game, whatever? But that's just me. Now, second quarter, Aaron Jones with a 1-yard touchdown run. Anders Carlson with another kick he made. And, Dontavion, I think that's how you say his name, Wicks, had a 20-yard pass from Jordan Love and ended up making a touchdown on that. Anders Carlson failed the field goal on this one. Crazy. And now with the interception, Darnell Savage had a 64-yard touchdown run with that interception. And Anders Carlson kick was good on that one. And like within the end of the half, the Cowboys finally scored with Jake Ferguson with a 1-yard pass from Dax. And of course the kick was good on that one. Okay, now third quarter, it was a field goal by Brandon Aubrey, a 34-yard field goal kick. Aaron Jones with another 9-yard run touchdown with the Anders Carlson kick was good. Tolly Pollard from the Cowboys did a 1-yard run, made a touchdown, and their field goal kicker failed too. Brandon Aubrey failed that one. Okay, Luke Musgrave had a 38-yard pass from Jordan Love and made a touchdown on that one. I must have missed that one. And then it ended up being 41-16, and the play was good. Let's see. Now, fourth quarter, Romeo Dobbs with a 3-yard pass from Jordan Love for a touchdown. And the field goal was good by Anders Carlson. Then this is kind of where you did panic a little bit, because we don't know why the Packers put their second unit on, and they shouldn't, but they did anyway. And it ended up being, the Dallas ended up getting like 2 more touchdowns within minutes to spare. Jay Ferguson with a 7-yard pass from him. They did a 2-point conversion. Jay Ferguson did another 14-yard pass, touchdown, and Dak Prescott ran for the 2-point conversion. And that was it. So as you see, Green Bay scored. Of course, Green Bay scored in the first quarter. Then second, 20-7. Third quarter, 14-9. And fourth, 7-16. So they was kind of lucky on that one. Total of 415 yards by Green Bay, 510 yards, 510 yards, I should say, by Dallas. 2 turnovers to none. Dallas got 2 turnovers. 37 first downs to 22 first downs. Got Green Bay had a possession like nearly 30 minutes, and you got Dallas that had it over 30 minutes. But, oh, wow, it was nearly a sold-out game. That's big. Let's see, you got Jordan Love with the 16-21, 272 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dak Prescott, 41 out of 60, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. With the Russian, Aaron Jones with 21 carries and 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. And I think Tony Pollard, 15 carries, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving yards, you got Romeo Dobbs with 6 6 grabs, 151 yards, and 1 touchdown. Just CD Lamb, he got 9 catches with 110 yards. So yep, next team they play will be San Francisco 49ers, and that will be a Saturday game. Let's see if we can go to the go to the playoffs. So if y'all want me to do more NFL stuff next year, I will. Now just go by, the gains, stats, and stuff like that. So I probably will just end up doing that because probably the NFL it'll be like a little bit shorter than my NBA talk. But if y'all want to see me do some like NFL stuff for the 2024 season, just let me know. Either just put it on the chat and just let me know if you're interested, or you can comment below on the live or on the pre-recorded. So wherever floats your boat. Okay, we saw that one. Now we're going to go to the divisional. Okay. The Green Bay Packer game, that would be the first game of the weekend. They go against San Francisco 49ers. That would be a Saturday game, 8:15 Eastern. So most likely it'll be 7:15 Central on Fox. Whoever wins between Tampa Bay and Philadelphia will face the Detroit Lions Sunday. That'll be 2 o'clock on NBC. You got the Houston Texans will face the. It all depends because all the games in. Wait a minute. Okay. I know the Buffalo. There was other games that played today, so let me check on that. Houston and KC did win. So, I guess it all depends on other things. So, just saw that on the bottom. So Houston, Texas will play whoever on Saturday, 3:30 p.m. That will be on ESPN and ABC. Oh, Saturday at 4:30. Okay, so I guess so. There would be the first game that would be played on Saturday. Then the Packers and 49ers, yeah, on Saturday evening. Then Sunday evening will be on CBS, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 5:30 p.m. Central. Sorry, I wasn't done. Okay, there we go. Texas will play on the road against either Baltimore or Kansas City, and either the Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills or 7th-ranked Pittsburgh Steelers will go against the Ravens. So, yeah, because of that incident that happened with Buffalo with the snow and stuff, and yeah, they really got a lot of snow than we did. So, yeah, insane, right? So all this stuff won't be settled until tomorrow evening. Well, Mara said tomorrow afternoon because I think they would know what would be going on. So, well, Baltimore Ravens will be waiting on like whoever has either the lowest seed. That's probably what it's going to be like. Baltimore will face whoever the lowest seed. It could be they go against Houston, or it'll be Kansas City and Buffalo. That's a possibility. Or Baltimore go against Pittsburgh. Depends on what's going on. So that's explains it all. That's next week. And of course, the following week, January 28th, that will be on a Sunday. The AFC Championship game on CBS. That will be 2 p.m. Central, and the NFC Championship game will be on Fox at 5:30 p.m. Central. Okay, I got that stuff explained, and yeah. So it'll be interesting to see like what's going to be going on. I will be paying attention to both. I may not be watching both of these games tomorrow, but I will be paying attention on what's going on, just to like show my interest. So at least most of the NFC is almost set. So yeah. Um I think that's pretty much it that we're going to talk about. We're almost into an hour in. I know on Twitch we're like over an hour. So I was guessing it was going to be an hour, or probably not, but it is. So guys on Twitch, thank you. We did get a couple of subscribers this month. Hopefully we can get more followers. So please check it out on Twitch. I'm going to do more videos and stuff like that too. So we're probably going to do more Bucks talk on here. So probably the next time you'll probably see me on here on Twitch would be Wednesday after the Cleveland and Bucks game. So just stay tuned. Um, and for you guys that's listening on the podcast, thank you for listening. Um, please try to follow us on here on if you're listening through Spotify or wherever you get your podcast from. Please follow us and also check out our past podcasts as well. Like I said, this is WFSO week. We're gonna have a busy week with for you guys exclusively on the podcast. We will have snow in edition of After Dark and
Snowmageddon.
snow again.
No, Snowmageddon.
Oh, no, I get what you're saying. Snowmageddon.
Yes.
Okay, hopefully I said that right. But we're gonna have that. We might do like 2 episodes since we didn't do one last week. So maybe one will be later on in the week. We'll see. Also the wrestling belts thing, we will talk about it this week as well. So watch out for that. So that's it for that. And please, guys, if you're like watching on YouTube, either live or watching pre-recorded, please like and subscribe. Um, Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers at least by the end of the year. So please subscribe and like the videos so we can get passed on along if people like pro wrestling content and also Milwaukee Bucks content. And if y'all interested in me to talk about a little bit more football at this upcoming season, I probably will. Like I said, the videos of talking about football will be shorter. So we'll see how it is. Might do a little bit of Brewers here and there, probably when it comes to the playoffs. Because if y'all interested in that as well, let me know. Check out our past videos on YouTube as well. There's some great videos. And once again, this is WFSO week. Thursday, probably on YouTube, I'm going to reveal 4 of the logos that got the 15th anniversary on there. So check that out. If you're like looking on the channel, it'll be on there. It probably will be on the Wrestling Fan Speak Out group as well if you're on Facebook. So check that out. And might change a little bit of photos that's on Twitch and probably on the podcast as well. So that should do it right there. Thank y'all for listening, and also thank y'all for watching. Until the next video, which probably most likely will be probably later on because I'm going to talk about another trade that's possibly going to happen. So I will talk about that. But until then, like I said, the next time I'll be on a podcast will probably would be tomorrow. And next time I'll be on Twitch will be Wednesday. So until then, y'all have a good one. So just going to end it here, and you guys have a good one.